Yo, what's good, gang? It's your boy, KRJGB. Hey, and we're back with another big body banger. Hey, today we're doing a reaction video of some scary shit. You know what I mean? Late night. I mean, you might as well just relax. Like, you might as well just relax, get comfortable, enjoy the video, whatever we finna watch. It's not. I never did no scary reaction videos, but right, we gonna do it, man. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, the notification bell, go to 100, man. We need to go to 1,000 so we can get more YouTube to notice us. And man, YouTube, I love y'all, man. Let's get in the video, man. Alright, we finna start it. Hey, all I gotta do is say, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, the notification bell, man. Right now. And let's get in the video, man. I am gonna start the video though, so just to tell you some shit.
This happened during the beginning of April a few decades ago. Supposedly it was April Fool's Day, but I never cared for that holiday, if it can even be called a holiday. I've always hated pranks and practical jokes, and never understood why April Fool's was even a thing. Nonetheless, I had a husband whom I recently got married with, just shy of a few months. We eventually moved into our first house together, around a rural part of town. The area had a few houses, but was separated by a few acres of land, so it was almost as if we didn't see much of our neighbors, or anyone for that matter. One night, on a Saturday, my husband went out to get some groceries last minute. He left me alone in the house to start making dinner with what we had. I remember chopping vegetables and then hearing a loud knock at the front door. It was weird for that time of night, but I had no idea it was the start of the most terrifying experience of my life. I walked over and looked through the peephole, but nobody was there. I made sure the door was locked and went back to the kitchen to forget about it. Not even a minute later, I heard the same knocking again. This time I raced over to the door and looked outside, hoping to catch the culprit, but there was...
Okay, look. Man, if you go to the door, you can hear that door knock. Man, I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even go back to the door. Like, I'm like, keep knocking. Like, fuck it. Like, come on, that shit. I don't know. Next time we pull them, got something for you. Put out to that, they go back in.
Still nobody there. I was partly annoyed and partly freaked out, but I knew the most reasonable explanation was that some kids were playing ding-dong ditch around the block. I did my best to ignore it and finish chopping up the vegetables. At that point, there wasn't much left for me to do to get dinner going until my husband got back with the meat. So I took a break and headed to the bathroom. Right as I was walking past the door, it happened again. Someone started knocking on the door, but this time they didn't stop. Whoever was there wasn't running off. I started to panic in that moment, knowing I had to see who it was. As I crept up to the door, the knocking turned into banging on the door. Despite the terror, I found the courage to look through the peephole, and that's when I saw the most horrifying looking man on the other side, trying to break down my door.
Knock, knock. You're supposed to say who's there.
His clothes were filthy and torn to shreds, and he was wearing a scary-ass looking mask over his face. It was like he knew I'd just seen him, because that's when he started making demands.
Open up! You gotta let me in! I'm homeless! Help me out!
Man, I'll be just like this. I'll be like, hey guy, hey buddy. I'm gonna need you to stop knocking, my guy. Kind of fucked up on the video. I just kind of skipped some, but I watch it not be talking because I be pressing stuff. But man, I would have told this man, what you want? I got a Glock and I got an ARP. Which one do you like? And then tell him that, man.
You're not gonna feed a starving man!
Please leave. I'm calling the cops.
No, you're not. You're gonna open this door and give me some food, or else I'll eat something else of yours.
I stepped back from the door, fear coursing through my veins. My thoughts started racing to everything that the man might do to me if he got inside. I didn't know when my husband would be home, so I ran to the kitchen to grab the phone and dial 911. While I was talking to the operator, the man outside started slamming against the door with his whole body. I had just enough time to grab a knife, but before I knew it, he broke through. I started to freeze up. I knew I was too afraid to use the knife against him, even though he was walking towards me like a psycho who might do anything. And yet, he wasn't even able to get to me before my vision started to fade and get blurry. My legs felt weak, and it was like my chest was suddenly collapsing. The last
She got scared?
was crashing to the ground and hitting my head against the counter.
And she dropped the knife. How are you joking? He didn't do nothing yet. I guess he was so ugly. She started dying slowly because he was that ugly. Man, ain't no way, boy. Man, girls these days.
No, wake up! Please, I'm sorry! No! What have I done? What have I done? It was just an April Fool's prank! No! And that was the last time I ever saw my wife alive. I have nobody to blame but myself. I killed my wife over a stupid April Fool's prank. I can still remember the moment I knew she was gone. Cops were already on their way and I didn't know what else to do. So I just held on to her and sobbed until they came into the house and took her away from me. At first, I thought it was the way she fell and hit her head that was the cause of death, but it was later ruled that she had a heart attack from the sheer amount of fright she was experiencing. I confessed to everything and got put in prison for a few years for manslaughter, but that wasn't nearly enough punishment for what I did. Even after all these years, all the hours spent in therapy and talks I've had with her family, I still haven't forgiven myself. I don't think I ever will. I've come to terms with the fact that having to live with myself, with all the guilt and the shame.
Man, it was that girl fault, bro.
That's the punishment I deserve.
This story was inspired by a disturbing April Fool's incident that allegedly happened decades ago involving a Tennessee farmer named John Aarons, who was looking for a harmless laugh at the expense of his new wife, would go on to accidentally kill her just a month into their relationship, getting kitted up in some tatty clothes and a white mask. Aaron knocked on the door of his own home and asked his wife for a meal, quote unquote shouting, "I'm homeless. Let me come in. Cook me a meal." The woman promptly fainted and was later taken to the hospital, where she later died. The doctors put her cause of death down to fright.
Okay. Y'all rocking with that one? Okay. I mean, like, if y'all like that one, like, the point is, the crazy thing is, these girls don't got no gut. I'm like, I would have stabbed the dude. Freak all that. I would have stabbed him up a couple times. He good. He good. He chilling. He vibing. He cooked. Now he baked now. Nah, man. Y'all, hey, we're gonna watch part 2 right here. We're gonna get another story in right here. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make it like this.
I lived with my dad when I was a teenager. And on St. Patrick's Day one year, he left me alone in the house to go drinking all night. I was pretty used to being home alone when he was at work or partying, so I didn't think anything of it. If I made any plans for the holiday, I would have easily snuck out of the house, but nothing was really going on for me that year. So I stayed in and tried to relax. While I was brushing my teeth, I heard someone knocking on the front door. I walked downstairs with my toothbrush still in my mouth and checked it out.
What's wrong with somebody
Nobody was
knocking
there.
on the door?
I opened the door and nobody was there. I figured it was just some ding-dong ditchers. A few minutes later, a storm came through and started raining in the neighborhood pretty heavily, so I was happy to assume that there were no more kids running around and ringing people's doorbells for kicks. I decided to watch a movie in the dark, so I sat down on the couch next to the window. After about an hour, I heard the same knocking sound come from the front door again. This time, I grabbed my dad's flashlight and shined it out into the rain to look for the culprit. However, I still didn't see anyone. I started to get paranoid, so I went around the house making sure all the windows and doors were locked.
I wouldn't grab my dad's flashlight. I would have searched for my dad's gun. If he had one, I would have went outside. I would say, Hulk, who goes there? If I seen him, pop goes the weasel. But I got a video.
Once I was sure the house was secure, I finished the movie I was watching, then scrolled on my phone for a few hours until I eventually passed out. What the hell was that? I want your gold. No way. Get out of here. I'm not letting you in my house. I said let me in.
Okay, I'm tired of pausing the video, but look. If a nigga banging on my window like that, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give him some gold. I don't know what type of gold he talking about, but I'm gonna give him some gold. No homo shit, but I'm gonna give him some gold. Like, if he feeling for that much gold, I think it's really that white stuff, but I can't say it up here. But I think it's that's what he looking for. I think he on it heavily. Kids don't do drugs. Kids don't do drugs. That's bad. Don't do drugs.
Damn it! I'm getting in there no matter what you do, you bitch! Open the door and relinquish your gold! Now! Leave me alone or I'm calling the cops! There's your gold, huh? Where are you hiding it? I don't have any gold! My dad just uses his credit card! Well then, where's he? Please, you have to believe me. I don't have any gold. Only thing gold is my Honey Nut Cheerios, and I ain't talking cereal. Just let me go, you little insect. Don't lie to a leprechaun. Please don't hurt me. Well, I wouldn't have to now, would I? If you were wearing any green. I'm not going out like this. I ain't dying to a man with short man syndrome. I'll rip your head off for saying that. Somebody help me! You're lucky ripping your head off your shoulders wouldn't be as satisfying as a fresh pot of gold. Where is it? Where's the gold? A house like this can't be cheap. I know you're rich, so where's your stash?
Yo, nigga, bro.
You've reached 911. Please describe the nature of your emergency.
A person in my house. A leprechaun.
A leprechaun. Are you serious?
Yes! You got to be kidding me! There's not a single flake! I didn't realize I was breaking into a broke person's house!
Is that his voice I'm hearing?
Yes! Who in the hell are you talking to? The police! I hope you know they're on their way!
Sir, please don't antagonize the intruder.
Give me that! Hello? Who's this? Ooh, a lady! Hey, you wanna ride on my rainbow till you get my pot of gold? Freaking slut hung up on me! Please, just get out of my house! Fine, but I'm taking this! It would be a waste of time if I left empty-handed! Happy St. Patrick's Day, loser!
What? Told you kids, don't do drugs. Kids, don't do drugs.
Freaking leprechaun! This story was inspired by an incident that happened in 2018. It was alleged the man dressed as a leprechaun would go around taunting his neighbors in a bizarre outburst during St. Patrick's Day. A 61-year-old man named Christopher Blackshaw would go around staring through the windows of multiple homes around the neighborhood and would repeatedly make V signs at them. Blackshaw would eventually get caught and plead guilty to behaving in a threatening or abusive manner, likely to cause a reasonable person fear or alarm. He admitted to staring at the multiple occupants and making offensive gestures at them, all while dressed in the distinctive green outfit. Blackshaw claimed in his defense,
All right, that's enough of it. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I'm done with that. I'm done. As soon as I saw the face, I got scared personally. I got scared. I don't want to do no more videos, scary more videos. I got scared personally. Just the face, the laugh, and it was funny. Like it was. The second part was. The first part was half scary, and second was. It was funny. I liked it. Like, hey, I liked it. But look, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for bang like this. Road to 100 and your boy is out, man. Peace.